Happy Friday, everyone. What are you up to? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Christian's Crafty Adventures Friday Night Crafty Live. Hey, 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 everyone. Let me say hi to everyone that's here. Fatima, Lauren is here. Erlinda is here. Tammy's here. Gina, hello. Here. Tammy's here. Erica is here also. Um, What are you guys up to? So I think you guys are seeing the table of my special guest. Are you guys seeing who my can you guys make any guesses who my special guest is? You see her table? Um any guesses from anyone? Hey Bonnie, how are you? Erica, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Look at that beautiful desk. I see beautifulness, floral, springtime. Hi, Patrice. How are you? Happy Friday, everyone. Just gonna move my desk so that we can proceed. I think I'm gonna do like a new but an old project. Um, I have her live on 85-inch TV. Hi, Gina. While you do the dishes, have fun, have fun. Welcome. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Any guesses? Pebbles? Hello. Thank you, everyone, for being here, hanging out this beautiful Friday. Cass is here. My special guest is ready to go. She's at the studio. Bex is here. Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm gonna get my trimmer. Sinfully paper is Maliza. Hello, Kika. How are you? Rocky is in the house. I'm gonna remove this one so we can just be consistent with the We Are Memory Keepers. So I'm trying to convince her to get on. Oh, okay. Hi, Heather. How are you? My chair is my body hurts because I went to the gym, but yes. Anywho, hi, special guest. Pebble says hi, special guest. How's our special guest tonight? You wanna say hello to the friend, special guest? Thank you so much, Cass. Christina is here. Hello. Our special guest is she's going to introduce herself. You guys all know her. I promise. You all know her. Hello, everyone. Tona is here. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't know you heard me. Thank you for hearing me. Alexa just got me coffee. Hey guys, I just finished making the Scrap Diva umbrella. This umbrella is a must have. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Here's a clue. Here's a clue on who she is if you are trying to guess, like Lauren. Any guesses? We have Tree says Gina number one. Tree says Gina. It's
Hi,
Gina.
everybody. Hi, all. That's funny.
Shanita. Gina Scrapinology.
And
Is in the house.
Lauren was right. She guessed right
Lauren was
away.
right. Definitely, Gina. Hi, Audrey. Hello, guys. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Gina, the bride, is in the house. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited. I was so delighted that she said yes for today's episode. Her manager and my manager, the producers, were talking to her behind the scenes, and we've been asking her for a couple years now. And her management team and her publicity team finally said yes. I'm so excited. Gina, take it away. Gina, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Christian? Hi, everyone out there. If I don't see your comments, I'm new to this stuff, so just bear with me.
Gina is Scrapinology. If you guys don't know her, she is a household name in the crafty industry.
Oh, sure. Whatever.
I'm trying to be very TV.
Thank you.
Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Sam is here also from Florida.
Howdy,
What is,
everybody.
hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad you guys are here. Gina, tell us all about yourself. I'm sure everybody knows you already, but just in case we have some new people, tell us about your channel.
Well, I've been on YouTube since older than dirt. I've, I was around way back, and I was telling Christian today, it's funny because we see the new people, all you new people doing stuff, and we're going, oh, they think it's new, but we actually did it long time ago. That's how long I've been on YouTube. So I been crafting since I was a kid. As some of you may know, I've started with Barbie doll clothes and making my own stuff, and then it just led into one thing to another. I've had a website. I used to have a Crafty website, but I've closed that since. And I'm just enjoying being retired, enjoying my life, getting ready to get married in July.
Ooh, exciting.
Hi, Alvina. I'm sorry I'm not seeing everybody's comments. I'm learning. Hey, Deb.
Hello, everyone. I want to say hi to the friends that just came in. Alvina is here. Deb is here. And thank you, everyone. They're like, Gina.
I'm actually going to be making a project, but I have to get some flowers ready. So I figured I'd just do that while we're getting used to being on live.
Yes. I'm
So
making a mini album. Oh, Erica is in the house also. I'm making a mini album, if you guys are wondering. This is I love the one sheet wonder kind of situation.
yeah,
I know we have a lot of paper hoarded, but it's just so attractive to me when it comes to like being able to create with one sheet of paper. So
right.
this one it's like a book that I made last year. And I think I showed this to everyone, but I didn't really do any kind of tutorial. I just showed everyone how to do it. I don't remember if I did, but this one is a super cute album that uses, I think 3/4 of a sheet or something. It's barely any paper. You can use pattern paper, but this one is a small mini album. I think it's going to fit because I'm doing ensembling. It's going to fit inside this purse. I think it
Oh,
would fit
cute.
perfectly in this purse that I just finished
Oh, that
doing.
looks cute.
It's
That'll
super
be
cute.
really
I'm
cute.
excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Deborah Brassfield, hello. Where are you calling us from? Oh, not really calling. Where are you watching us from, Deborah? Welcome to the crafty community. I can't write that tiny. It's 2 a.m. in the UK. Hello, Jess. So
Hi,
that's my
Rocky. Hi,
book.
Kenzie. Hi, Patrice. Hi, Jessica. I'm reading the names down as I go for a minute. I can't do both. I'm not coordinated like Christian.
That's absolutely okay. So I'm just pretty much scoring. The trick is to just remember all you need to do is like counting down. Like 8. If you know how to count down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you'll be able to make this so easy. Yes, and I'm working tomorrow, I'm working this weekend, and then that's the only hump before the event. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I know all of us are excited. I think we're going to
Uh,
not sleep the nights before.
oh my gosh, we're gonna have nuts. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be amazing, and everybody's gonna be there. I'm so excited. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
it's going to be a great weekend. That's for definite sure.
For definite sure, I started my bag of like my prize winnings.
Mhm.
So I've been able to I ordered an extra die from Scrap Diva Designs, and it's going to be in that bag.
Ooh,
Ooh, just for the party, just for the party.
that's exciting.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope that the winner doesn't have that die yet.
Christian is
So
sore, everybody. She went to the gym. Of all places to go, she decided to go to the gym. And she
yeah.
got sore.
Yes. So I have not been able to do much of anything lately because I'm like, oh my gosh, hurting. Girl, your girl is hurting. So today I'm just chilling. Good thing I cooked already yesterday. My goodness.
Yeah. My fiance went out. He's bringing dinner. Since I'm doing
Ooh,
the
fun.
live,
Yes,
he said no cooking. I said, okay, good for me.
good for you.
Yeah, really. Okay, I think I just need a couple of these actually.
I'm excited. Gina, are you staying with Mimi?
I am. I'm going to be
Yes.
staying with Mimi. She's so gracious to open her doors and let me crash from Thursday till Monday. So it'd be great.
Gina,
Yeah.
on our next what do you call gathering, do you mind crashing in my house? Is Mimi gonna be okay if you crash in my house this time?
Where's Mimi? Is she on here? I don't know.
No,
I
not
don't,
yet.
she
I
should be
hope
okay.
I hope she be okay if I borrow you one time.
She should be okay. I think so. I stayed, yeah, but I have been staying with her primarily since I've been going down to the meetups. So it's been fun. We have a great time. All of us have a great time. It doesn't matter where we stay.
Yes. And I love the chatter. Like a non-stop fun chatter. If you guys don't know what we're talking about our get together. The Northern California girls, which is like me, who's our group? Me, Gina number 2, Deb, Mimi, Ale, MJ,
Patrice,
Elaine,
Erica,
Patrice,
Erica.
Erica, and Yvette. We get together. Our group has gotten bigger since we started. Um, we get together in somebody's house. Hopefully, maybe next time I can host. I'm not sure. I need a bigger table for sure. But once we get a bigger table, I want to be able to host. Um, the expandable table that they have. We've been wanting to get that, but go. Um, we we get together. We do crafting. So every participant, we give away a goodie bag to all the participants. We make a make and take. So we have activities. Of course, we bring loads and loads of food. And then raffle prizes. It was Gina's idea. Gina's like a professional amongst all of us.
Oh,
She's been
whatever.
doing this for a while. And she's like, oh, the first time we were like, Gina had prizes. It was insane. I was like, what? This is so amazing. And then since then, we started bringing prizes.
Yeah, now we have a raffle prize, a goodie bag, and a make and take. That's our 3 requirements and times 11. So it's quite a bit,
Mm-hmm.
quite a
I
bit.
just, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Gina and I were talking earlier today, and it's such an amazing community of crafters. 1/4.
You know what's really strange? I'm watching myself on the laptop and it's delayed from where I'm at.
Is it delayed super significantly, Gina?
Mine is, yes, on the laptop, but it's okay. I'll just not watch myself. I'll just make sure you guys could see me. That's all. I'm working on a little file folder kind of mini thing. And if you want to know which die I used for this, it's this one here from Elizabeth Craft. And I got this at Expo last year when we went. So that's
So
the die
fun.
I'm using. It's got 2 file folder sizes and then tabs, labels, and banners and whatever. So I
That's a
did,
beautiful die.
yeah, I took 2 of them, I sewed them, and then I sewed them together. So they're like a little booklet inside a booklet, if you will. So now
So
I'm going
cute.
to decorate it with y'all while I'm here. So let's begin.
Let's
Yeah.
begin. Cassie said I should consult Gina for the meetup. I want to start in Chicago. Oh my god. Okay, let's help Cassie plan the Chicago meetup, everyone. The first one was at my house and we had so much fun at the first one. Christian went live from that one. Yes, it was so much fun. Oh my god. I love it. I think the
That's
first thing, Cass, that you have to figure out is start communicating with your local people. I think a good number to start with would be 5, wouldn't it? We started with 5, didn't we?
I think a small group to start with, because it's overwhelming. I mean, if you
Yeah,
have to do 12 make and takes and 12 goodie bags and 12, you know, it just, it's a
everything.
lot.
Yeah. So I would start with like a group of 5 solid people and then somebody can host. I wouldn't pay for a place to host because that's going to be additional cost. Um Start with like getting a make and take. Everybody does a make and take. Start with 5 people. If you have 2 friends already cast that's local to you, invite 2 other people that can come over and then start from there, and that's going to be your chapter. Alvina, you could start a chapter in Florida. Alvina and Sam, you guys are all both in Florida. Is it possible for you guys to meet in one place? Would that be possible? Because it is so much fun to be able to like meet up with other people.
Hi,
Hey,
Lana.
I do at least 3 to 4 local. Perfect. Hey, Crafty Paper Paloma, how are you? First tip, put a max on the head count. Next, decide if there's gonna be potluck or have everyone chip in for DoorDash. Sam is asking, when is it going to be Alvina? Yes. So have at least 3 people would be fun. I mean, 4, 5 would be a good start. That's a good idea on the put a max on the head count. Depending on if your friend has a big mansion, then you can go to town. You know, if she has like one wing for the craft, for the craft world, one separate wing, then it's gonna be good. We should either doing one at a store and Dixon since they have a huge room. That's true. That's true. When in Florida, I'm in South Alabama, not so far. Oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. So who's gonna be able to go to the Florida one? How do we get a friend with a big mansion? The Queen. The Queen has the biggest place, Jess. If you have connections with the Queen. Kayla is willing to drive. Kayla, is Florida far from you? Oh my God, who's with Christian? Oh my God, Lana doesn't know who it
Lana, how come you don't know who I am?
is. Oh, she is in a coffin. Yes, that's true. We have to move on to option B. I love your tablescape, Gina. It's so pretty.
Aw, thanks.
It's so pretty. It is Gina number 1, Lena. It looks like Alvina is planning May 26, 27, 28. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be awesome. So I think if you guys want to start like a Florida chapter and a Chicago chapter, start coordinating with your crafty friends. That's what I would do. Make a list and start like I would start chatting through Instagram and then exchanging numbers eventually.
Yeah,
Um
it takes
it's
a little bit of
fun.
planning for the first time, but then after you do the second time and the third time, it's, everybody
Breeze.
knows the drill. So it gets
It's a
kind of
breeze.
easier. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a breeze. And it's so much fun being able to meet your crafty sisters in person, honestly.
most
Honestly.
definitely.
I want to have eye candy too on my desk because Gina's desk is so pretty.
It's springy.
It's springy gorgeous.
So if anybody's wondering, I have this, everybody has their little, I don't know what you call them that you do that's kind of crazy and a waste of time. Mine is when I use foam squares, I always like to color the sides of it. I know it's crazy, but I don't like when you look at it from the side to see the white square. So, yeah, I know.
Oh my God, you're so cute,
Maybe a
Gina.
little OCD, but I've always done it.
I
I've
didn't know
always,
that about you coloring the foam squares. That's so adorable.
I've always done it because and then depending, like for in this case, I'm using this like aqua colored background. So when I put this on here, and if I turn it sideways, it almost blends to the, you don't see the white squares. I know
Oh, you're
it's
so cute.
so silly, but it's
You're
me.
so cute. I love it. I love it. Looks like they're talking about it. PHA take over the world. That's right. That's right. So Kayla is willing to travel outside of her state to go to Florida. That's perfect. Looks like they're talking about an expo. That's a good thing to have too, just in case you guys want to get out of the house or like the complex that you're in. Wondering, how does Gina keep her desk so white? Good question. Cassie, if you have it occur at someone's home to get crafty organization ideas, Gina is being extra coloring on the sides of her foam squares. That's so cute. What a good idea, Gina. Sometimes I use glass glitter in those gaps when I make MDC. Extra, extra. I love it. Gina is so extra. That's why her projects are perfection. Yes, that's what happened.
That's nice. Thank you.
Perfection. It is extra perfect.
Also, while
Mhm.
we're talking about things that I do, I was talking to Christian earlier. I am kind of like obsessed with digitals right now.
Mhm.
I have a ton in my collection, and most everything that I created for the girls, which I'll share in videos after the get together because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but most everything I made was done with digitals. And there's so much advantage to digitals. Number one, you don't need space in your craft room. It takes up room only on your computer, which is awesome. If you need 10 of the same design, you can print them. It's no problem. And especially if you have a good printer.
Yep.
And the other part is, you know how a lot of collections are one-sided? And when you want a double-sided paper, you're screwed with the actual paper pad. But with this, because this is a digital, I was able to print on the back of it as well.
Oh
So
my God, that's crazy awesome.
So you get the benefit of that when you're using digitals, and that's one of the reasons why I like them so much. Plus, like I said, you have it at your disposal whenever you need it. You don't have to worry about, oh gosh, I don't have enough, or I ran out, or that
Uh-huh.
kind of thing. So
That's perfect. Now I started printing some stuff.
yes, you did
Kristen, will you
enough.
guys live stream any excursion? Yes, we're gonna try to live stream some excursion if we go shopping. The space-time continuum does not apply to Gina's craft room. Therefore, her desktop stays white.
No, actually, my desktop is not white. I use the green mat that I usually film on. This one is just a piece of board I put on here. So I knew I was going to be on live and I wanted to reflect with light so you don't, whatever. So that's what I did.
Yeah, this one is like a cover. Like a cover that I got from Hobby Lobby, so it's not my actual desk.
Right.
It's a pretend desk.
Let's see.
Hey Cheryl, how are you? I'm currently working on Serena B's digital collection. What is a good place, Gina? Tell us, what is a good place to get digital collections? I know AC Digitals. Is that a good place to get digitals when it's on sale?
Yeah, always wait for sales. Don't even on Etsy, if you buy digital stuff, wait till people put their stuff on sale because they always do. It's always on sale. So that's number one. Etsy is a great place to get a lot of digitals just by going in there and saying cooking digitals, and everything that is related to cooking will pop up. It's just so easy. But before you go and pay for all of your digitals, I was telling Christian today that if you go on Pinterest and you
Mhm.
if you type in
Free.
free digitals. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's a rabbit hole, but there's so much free digitals out there to get. So don't pay for them. Look for them first before you pay. But like with some of the collections, you know, Maggie Holmes, if you want, like really, I love her garden party. It's one of my favorites. So
Me too.
I knew I needed the digital of that. And there's a few others that I like. Snow and Cocoa, I had to have that in digital. And so there's some where you just want to give in Echo Park. What is their Snap Click? What's the name of that one?
Yeah.
Snap Click and something or
Snap
other.
Click Supply is Echo Park. Cassie was just saying AC Digital, Snap Click Supply, Etsy, and Simple Stories. So
Right.
Snap Click Supply, I know has a lot of Echo Park. Has a lot of the Echo Park collections. If you like Echo Park.
Yes,
Ah,
and Echo
Carolyn's
Park.
good at surgery and recovering very well. I'm glad you're recovering very well. And hello, Bugs. Doodle Bug too. My gosh, I
Doodlebug
didn't.
has, yeah, Doodlebug has digitals, and Echo Park always goes on sale too. Theirs are always on sale at the
Echo
Snap
Park
Click place.
Supply, yeah. So have you
So
bought
just
anything from Snap Click Supply, Gina, like an Echo Park collection or something? Have you ever?
yes, I have plenty. The one that I'm using for my wedding is also, it's called Bliss, something Bliss, Wedded Bliss or Wedding
Uh-huh.
Bliss. I bought that as well. So yeah, it always is good to have the ones that you just love and you know that you'll use over again. And then the other thing you want to consider with digitals, I don't know if I have it handy. I'll look right now. Let me just glue this thing and then I'll see if I have it handy.
Hi,
I
Lisa. Hello, hello. Lisa from Trinidad and Tobago.
Hi, Lisa. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Give me 1 second here. It's off to my side.
This is so cute. I've never printed digital paper before, but Gina was telling me, oh my gosh, she has like all the shades of the itty bitty polka dots. She has all the shades and she has them all printed out like swatches, and I was so impressed.
Yeah, this is it. So what I suggest is a good staple for your digital collections is to get papers that are background papers that you can use over and over again when you need them. And by printing them out with your printer, you can see the color because on the screens, the colors are always different. So this
Yeah.
way, if I'm working on this project and I say, oh, I want to match this green color, I could just kind of guide my card across here until I find the color that coordinates with what I'm
Oh,
doing.
that's a great tip.
Yeah, and I have it for all, this one's a little tiny gingham. I have it for polka dots. I have it for,
Ooh, I love gingham.
yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh. Gina, where did you get that again? Which website?
that's on Etsy. And if you give me a second, I'll look for it really quick.
Yeah, why? Next level. It is next level. Oh my gosh, how
Well, you know,
gorgeous.
how many of you have been crafting like in the middle of the night hours and you're on a project and you say, darn, I wish I had a yellow polka dot paper, and you're looking through all your crap and you can't find it. And so this way you just print it, you know, you have it. You don't have to wait for it.
I know. Oh my gosh. Wedded Bliss is a great collection. So pretty. Used it for a few wedding mini albums. How amazing. We missed you also, Lisa. Next level, I want to know how you organize your digitals. So phone in question for Gina. Sam says, I want to know how you organize your digis, please.
So I have folders obviously on my computer and I can't show them because then I'd have to move my phone and it'd be chaos. But I have folders. And so each folder of a collection is labeled as such: Maggie Holmes Bloom, Maggie Holmes Garden Party, AC or Echo Park, whatever. That's those main collections. I just keep them in their folder because I know the collections that I buy and I know where to go if I want to find that collection. For a paper, I have a folder that's polka dot paper, gingham
Mhm.
papers, plaid papers. So I have each one in a separate folder. So if I'm looking for a polka dot, I just go to the polka dot folder. If I want a gingham, I go to the gingham. And
Oh
whether
my
it's
God, that's so cute.
I have gingham that's horizontal, I have gingham that's slanted, I have gingham that's tiny. So they all go in one folder. And
So if
then,
there's gingham,
yeah, and then I have one other folders batch that I have, and it's holidays. So it's Easter, Valentine's, Christmas, whatever,
Oh,
whatever.
wow.
And I dump all of those except for the entire collections into those folders so that when those holidays come, I have everything at my fingertips.
That is such a great idea. Hi, cousin Sandra. How are you?
Hey,
Hello, hello,
boo.
hello.
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
Finally, I'm on TV. I'm such a scaredy cat.
Such an amazing idea. I think I need to organize mine because majority of mine, and they're SVGs, granted. I'm very new to digitals, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently, okay, let me show you guys. I was showing Gina about my digitals. It's like SVGs. I searched using Kawaii. That's where I started with, is Kawaii SVGs, because I love the cutesy portion. And I have these. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, look. These are the ones that I got from.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. They're so me. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see it? Mini doodlebug ephemera. Yes, sounds amazing. What printer do you use? Yes, that is the clincher, is having a printer that you're not afraid of using. And Gina was the one who influenced me to buy our printer. Gina, take it away, Gina.
I have an EcoTank. It's a 2720. I got mine at Target on sale for $189. I have to tell you, I have a LaserJet printer. I had other printers, but the EcoTank has been by far my most favorite ever. It does really good on vellum, on acetate. I printed all my wedding invitations. I printed everything for our get together. Wait till you guys see how much I printed my cartridges, or the wells, I should say, because it's a liquid that you put into each of the tanks. I started full and I showed them to Christian today, and I think not even an eighth of an inch is missing. That's how good it is on ink. After my wedding invitations and all the stuff I've made for the girls and everything else I've done from October till now, I've hardly used any ink at all.
Yeah, that's the EcoTank, you guys. If you're wondering what it looks like, that's what it looks like. The ink. This is the ink, and you just have to like fill it. And I am just printing mine. I was like going to town because this is the first time that I am loving. And for years, I have a hate relationship with my printer. This is the first time I'm just like clicking my phone and it just prints. I'm clicking and just prints so fast. It's silent and it's so pretty.
Yeah,
Look
it's
how
really,
pretty they are.
and the ink for those, I buy a 4-pack. When I did buy, I've only bought it ink twice, and I've had the machine almost 2 years already, if that tells you anything. And the ink only costs $55 for the 4. So for 2 years to buy only twice, it's amazing.
It's
Amazing.
not expensive, Lana. It's very cost effective.
Yes, Sam, I do like the EcoTank much better for me.
Me too.
I think it's much better.
Me too, me too. It is so much better, and you barely use it. And I print so much because I enjoy it so very well. Like before, you are budgeting the ink, and now I'm not. There's no shame.
I don't think twice about it. I just print I print, look, this is a tag I'm using. I print the fronts, I print the backs. I don't care. I just print everything.
It is amazing. It is amazing. I've heard other good things about EcoTank, and the prices, yeah, it's not too bad either. Mine, I'm in a hurry and I didn't want to go to Costco, but I know it's cheaper in Costco. I just ordered it in Amazon and it came 2 days later and it's phenomenal. Make sure that, Gina, can you tell us more about the paper that you use, please?
Yeah, I was telling Christian that a lot of times people will print stuff and they'll say, oh, it doesn't look so good, or the color's not as vibrant, blah, 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 blah. But you have to remember that paper is really important to what you're printing. So if I'm just doing printing, like this kind of printing, tags, this kind of stuff, I use the NEENAH paper from Walmart, and that's fine. However, if you want to have a really nice quality print, I suggest, and I got this on Amazon. Now we're going to sell out because it's Christian's Live. They'll sell out. This is the one I got from Amazon. Let's see. I'm waiting till it shows on the.
Yeah, I need to get that because, man.
It's by Canon.
Canon matte photo paper.
You get 50 sheets and it's $9.98. So it's quite good. And I only use this for really special projects that I want, like my wedding album, stuff like that, that I want to be really good. So that's that one. And then there's another paper that I buy, and Christian, I don't have it handy, but it's, I got it at Office Depot. It's a 28-pound premium paper. You get 500 sheets. It's a little pricey. It's about $300, but that's the in-between of the photo paper and the NEENAH paper.
Gina, it's not $300, right? It's $30, right?
$30, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, $30 for 500 sheets.
500 sheets for $30. That's amazing.
And it's a really nice paper. It's almost the weight of scrapbook paper, not cardstock, but scrapbook paper. So I took a piece of scrapbook paper to Office Depot and I asked the girl, what weight is this paper? And so she helped me find what was closest to it. So anyhow, but that's really important to know, is to remember it's paper, because like NEENAH paper, it absorbs a lot of ink. It doesn't sit on the surface like it would on the photo paper. On photo paper, it sits on the surface, so the color is more intense. So kind of think about that when you're doing your digitals.
Okay, here's more questions. Cassie said, I really want the Echo Tank because the quality of the print is so much better. That's very true. Alvina says, what I need that printer. I spend so much money on ink. Yes, Alvina, you're going to end up saving so much money on ink. Gina paid $55 for 2 years. And imagine like your Epson, your Canon printers, whatever, HP. One ink of that, the black and the colored, is like $62.
Yeah.
And you're already paying for your entire, like, for 2 years when it comes to the Echo Tank. Next is, oh, hi, Tamika. How are you? Can you do sublimation with that printer? But do you have to change something is the next question. Can you do sublimation? I think Deb says she can do sublimation. Sam says, does it clog easily if you don't print for a bit? Gina suggested to print once a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
The head, okay, so what everyone needs to know about a printer, in case you don't know, is they have a well inside that catches ink that does not fall on paper. So when you clean the, do a nozzle clean, or you do stuff like that, all that ink goes into this little well inside the printer, and you cannot get to that to clean it. It does not, once that thing gets full, it's a pain in the butt because your printer is useless after that. So in order to prevent cleaning your nozzles all the time, it's good to run at least one time a week, just run something through that uses all kind of colors so that you don't have that problem.
That's such an easy solution. That sounds like a fun solution. Next comment. That's a great, Lana says, that's a great deal. Actually, $56 is nothing. I blow through HP ink cartridges. They are far more expensive and the ink goes fast. That's true. Lisa says, which printer do you have, Christian? I have the same Echo Tank. My Echo Tank is 2800 that I got from Amazon. Debbie said, mine hasn't even using sublimation ink. Wait, what? Those Deb, do you use the same printer for your sublimation? Let us know. Anybody can let us know about the sublimation portion when it comes to the question. Epson Echo Tank, I have 2800. Deb, we have the same. We have the same printer. Cassie says I pay $4 a month for HP ink.
So this is the ink that I used. I put it in. I had the machine for over a year, and I finally had to put ink in it in October. And so this is the bottles that I got. And right now they have about this much still left after filling the tank. So even when my tanks get low, I still have more ink. I haven't run out yet. It's just crazy, really. I'm impressed. I can't say enough. I want to kiss. Who's the dude that does their advertising? He's a basketball. He's a basketball
Epson
player.
Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, I want to kiss him.
You won't be able to reach him. You need to stand on a table. Shaquille, that's how I noticed. That's how I noticed because I watch commercials and my husband always tells me, "Why do you watch commercials and buy the products?" Because that's how it is. Like, how am I gonna know about the products? And I told him when the Echo Tank just came out, I'm like, I want the printer that Shaq has, and he's like laughing at me. It's like, no. It's like, yes, I do.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm really impressed. I don't know, I'm sure that everybody has a favorite, but for me and even my laser, I don't even like my laser. I don't use it anymore. It just sits in the room.
Because you have the best printer in the world. Hey, Echo Tank. Shaquille
Right?
O'Neal. Yes, honey, yes. Okay, next question. Let's look at the next question. Deb says, yes, I use mine for sublimation. So the Echo Tank, Deb has the Echo Tank 2800 and she uses it for sublimation. She says if you are going to use it for sublimation, it does void the warranty. So I opt to buy a refurbished one directly from Epson. It was cheaper. And Tamika says I have instant ink from HP too. I didn't sign up because I hated my HP. I hated my HP printer.
Yeah, see, I had one too and I hated it.
I hated it. It was like it was such a no. I can't deal with it. Yes, I agree. Test the product. Yes, test the product. Whatever works for you. This has worked for me because I always, I was asked to be like a design team member for like a company in Etsy, but it's a printable. And I'm like, I can't be a design team member. I don't have a working printer.
Yeah.
But man, this is so much fun. The freedom. It feels like the freedom, right, Gina?
Exactly.
It's liberating.
I don't think twice about printing, and you don't know how much stuff I throw in the trash that I end up cutting wrong or whatever, and it's like no problem.
It's liberating. It's fun to create, and I never thought that I would. Like, I'm normally like the manual person who would like stamp and color and fussy cut and everything. But man, having these options, look how cute is this butterfly. And I got it. It's like a butterfly set for like $1.99. And I can change it, make it little, make it big. So this is like little, the other one is big. And this is just a test sheet. This is just I just put it on like the slide, the PowerPoint slide, just so I can adjust it quite easily. And these are just all test prints that I was like working on just to see what it looks like. But man, it's so cute. This could be in front of a purse or whatever.
Yeah.
How cute would it be to have something like this as your like ephemera? I think it's absolutely adorable. Look how cute are these. Because I was prepping for like the fruit stand. I have the fruit stand collection from MissKateCuttables, and it doesn't have any kind of ephemera or stickers. So I wanted to buy some fruits, but I wanted the kawaii fruits. So that's why I was investing in these, and I think it's so cute.
It is cute. It's really cute. It's so you.
Thanks. Bye, Lauren. Thank you for hanging out.
Hi, Lauren.
Camellia, hello, Camellia. How are you? How are you? I don't even know what sublimation is. I think sublimation is like a technology that you're able to kind of iron the print onto a cup.
or yeah, I put it on a cup or a mug or whatever.
Sublimation is the process of turning ink into a gas using heat. Ooh, that's intense. That sounds so cool, Deb. Gina, yes, it's gonna be so cute as a cake topper. Oh my god. Imagine you laminate it, and then put a stick in the back, and it's gonna be a cute cupcake toppers too. Look.
Yep, very
You
cute.
can do like a party just with these. Like if you want butterfly theme, make it little for your candy, for your water bottles, and then make it big for your chocolate bars. Make it as a cute cake topper. Oh my god, that's gonna be so much fun. Pickle juice. Hey pickle juice, how are you? Gina's my guest.
Hi.
Sounds intense. I know Ale creates tumblers. Ale, and we're going to be meeting her live during the event. I know she creates sublimation tumblers that she sells on Instagram. It's how you put things into cups, shirts. It does not wash out as it becomes part of the product. You you put you put it on. Gina number one, I love how you gather your color combo ahead of time for your project.
I
Yes, she
always,
is very organized. Look at her tablescape, you guys.
I always
Everything
do.
matches perfectly.
It's too hard when you have to go digging for your stuff. So I like to gather everything I think I'm going to use ahead of time. That way I don't be digging. There's nothing worse than being in the middle of a project and having to stop to dig.
Yeah.
I had paper though. Now I can't find it. Oh, here it is.
Lisa says I buy digitals because it costs about 30 times the US price to get paper here. So sometimes the cost is $5. I pay 350. Trinidad Tobago for it landed price. Christian, you're right up my alley with the printed clip art. It's so cute. Too much work. I keep using vinyl for the tumblers. What event? Oh, the event. So it's like a Northern California crafty girls meetup. It's gonna happen in April, on April 22nd next week. I know what you mean, Camellia. So cute. So cute. It's way easier than vinyl, Deb says. I made tumblers, cups, etc. How fun. Maybe I'll learn something next Saturday. I'm a digger. No one likes digging. Yes. Oh, Malisa's here. Hi, Malisa. How are
Hey,
you?
Lisa.
You miss, we were talking about digitals and what is the best paper, what is the best printer. So this one, you guys, I know it's bright enough, and it's beautiful enough, but if you can believe it, this is NEENAH Solar White cardstock. This still absorbs the ink. That's why it's not the most yet. But I'm sure if I print something on matte photo paper, it's going to be extremely amazing. So this is NEENAH Solar White cardstock, and it's already bright and beautiful. Imagine that.
It's going to be, it comes
It's going
out
to be
really,
insane.
on the photo paper, it looks really smooth. Not grainy, nothing. It just looks smooth. It's very pretty. But I don't, like I said, I only use that when I'm doing really special stuff.
The photo paper.
Yeah.
I will try to do a live on the event so you guys can see everyone and meet everyone in person. It's just so much fun to see everybody's faces. You know, being able to connect the face to like the name on Instagram, and we're all friends. We're all friends, like crafty friends. It's just we don't know. Like some people don't show their faces on their channel. I have no shame, so I show my face.
This is the
Uh,
best thing Christian taught me. She taught me
oh,
how to cut a little opening on the side of the package and just pull these things out when you need them. It's
yeah,
so easier than even the little dispensers everyone makes. Just cut
yeah.
a
It's not
little
a mess.
a little
It's not a
opening.
mess. It's so easy, right, Gina?
Yep, I love it. It's been a heaven sent thing for me. Those things always unravel when you have them all opened up.
You just put a hole And that's it. If you don't want to make a dispenser, you just cut a hole and you'll be okay. Let me
Right.
show you. Where's my... I have so much crap in front of me. Like, honestly. I use a photo printer from the... There's a photo printer at the Dollar Tree? Wow, wow, wow. How
What?
do you make the printed thumbnails for your digis so you know what you have? Oh, that's a question. How do you print? Gina, Sam is asking, how do you print the printed thumbnail? You know, like the one that you showed us?
My computer, well, my program, I don't know where, I have Windows 11, but actually this is on Windows, older Windows. When you click, you go to the photo that you want to print, you just highlight everything that you want to print first. Just control and mark everything and it gets blue.
Yeah.
And then you left click or right click rather, right click on one of the images and a window opens and it says print. And when it goes to print, it opens a window where you can print a 8.5 by 11, a 5 by 7s, wallet size, and that's a contact sheet. So it's the contact sheet.
So you're gonna print the contact sheet?
And it takes, I think it takes, let me see how many, let me see if I can find one really quickly. I think it takes like 9 across times 7 down. I don't know. It puts a lot on one page. Here, whatever I have here. That's how many comes on one page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you pick 5 times 7 different images and then
35.
print the contact sheet and it'll do this.
Nice. What a nice tip.
And it puts the number underneath. So now I know what number to look for when I go in there. Just go to number 11 and that's the color I'll get. So
Cassie has been teaching me about printing paper. So confusing. I have a film tutorial about how to use the Cricut too. So Cassie has some tutorials, you guys. Thank you so much. Ooh, okay. Now, thank you, Gina, for that info because that's a great tip. That's a wonderful tip.
It's just handy to have it, and especially not on all your digitals, obviously, but at least on the ones that that are solids papers that you know, background papers, I should say.
Yeah, the background, it's gonna be so smart to have that ready to go, especially when you like matching your paper colors.
Yeah,
If you're a matcher,
a good thing. Yep.
I like to match. I do like to match things. It's important. It's important to me. Look how cute these are. Oh my goodness.
Gosh, I'm only on the cover. I haven't even got to the inside yet. It's going to take me forever. I'm not used to crafting with people watching me. That's kind of weird.
I'll buy my first DG soon, but I need assistance on how to cut it on my silhouette. Ooh. Yeah.
That's an issue with some of the digital collections, especially the ones that come on Etsy, because I was talking with Catherine. She's the owner of KB and Friends on Etsy, and she does all these really cute vintagey images. Well, anyway, we were talking, and I told her that it would be nice if she could put outlines on her images so that people could use their scan and cut or their machines to cut, because if it doesn't have a solid line around the image, it might cut her leg off, or it doesn't recognize empty spots. Like if you look here on her head, if I didn't have, if I put this in my brother's scan and cut, it would cut her headband out because it's just not recognizing that there's definition there.
Yeah.
And she said a lot of the people on Etsy don't use those, because they don't know. They don't know about us using our machines to cut their digitals. So you have to look at the digital that you're going to buy, if especially it's from Etsy, to make sure that the lines are dark enough that it will recognize the outline. It's complicated, but It's just what it is.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Just what it is.
It is what it is. I usually have to do extra work for some digitals because of the white space. I know there's a way to do it, but I don't know how.
It just takes longer, and I don't have patience for that. I hate
Yeah.
anything to do with computers and stuff. I like easy, and I just want to get it, get it done.
Done quick and ready.
Yeah. Don't want to deal with this nonsense of trying to outline everything and, that kind of stuff. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, it's an offset feature, but you're very limited when it comes to, because you have to I know I was asking Rachel about this, and she said you have to upload it using Cricut Design Space. Once you offload it, you have to do like an offset feature, and it wastes, I stopped listening after that because it was too complicated. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll just fussy cut it. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, that's hard. You lost me at offset feature. But it is possible if you want to. Hi, Nicole. How are you? I have computers. That's probably why I spent hours designing on it. Okay. That's, I don't have that.
Some people really love some people really love doing computer stuff and are really good at it. I, on the other hand, do not. That's why I don't use. A friend gave me a silhouette years ago, and it's in the storage because I just can't. I just can't, and I can't sell it because she gave it to me. I feel bad. So I want to sell it. Anyway. Okay, maybe I can go to the inside. I've been spending too much time on the outside.
When using my scan and cut, sometimes I have to outline the image with a pencil. Oh, wow. Oh, you have to like outline everything? Every single page?
Well, yeah, if they don't have recognizable lines, you either do it you can do it on the machine itself, like the Brother Scan and Cut, you can do that, but it just takes time. And when you're crafting, I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that stuff. I just want to get her done.
Get her done. Get her done.
Do you guys have a problem with your Barely Arts? Man, this is like the 5th bottle I've had. This tippy thing falls out all the time.
Which one?
The tip, the little metal thing.
Oh, really?
Every bottle I've gotten the tip falls out.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it's user error, but I don't see how. I mean, it's really not that complicated.
No, it isn't. It's just a syringe.
Right.
My problem, that doesn't happen to me. My problem is mine gets, I'm able to use it and then I'm unable to open this to refill it. See, like this one.
Yeah.
I can't open it to refill it, so it becomes, I throw it away because I can't refill it. It's empty.
Hi,
Eileen, what are you up to?
I'm making a little mini something. Little mini book or something like that.
Cute, so cute, so cute.
This is that digital that I got today, the one I showed you, Christian?
Yeah.
The freebie?
I printed it. Did I print it? I think I did. I think I did print it out, Tina. Here somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
It's so cute. It's so cute. I think I have it.
It's adorable. It's from her name is Kelly Banks Creates or something on Instagram.
Kelly Banks Creates, yes.
Yeah. And she has a freebie on her Instagram. You have to sign up to something, but whatever. It was worth it because it's a cute digital. That's where the girl came from that I have here on the cover. And also the tree that I'm using right now, that's also from that digital.
Kelly Bank Creates digital. I thought I have it here. Oh, here. Let me show them, Gina. Because I printed it out too.
Yes, I cut by hand everything. And wait till you see what I did for the make and take or not make and take, but for the goodie bags for the girls. Everything that you'll see in my video after the event, I hand cut everything.
Oh my gosh, Gina has a lot of patience.
I
Hand
do.
cutting everything. Look
Yes,
how cute. Kelly
Tamika.
Banks.
Oh, sorry. Tamika, I am Scrapinology on YouTube. Scrapinology.
Scrapinology on YouTube and Instagram. Look how
Yeah.
cute they are.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Kelly Banks creates. I don't even with the ball. Oh, sorry. What is the Echo Tank number that you have? Mine is 2800. Gina, what's your number when it comes to the Echo Tank?
2780.
2780. Mine is 2800 together with Deb.
Mine's the cheapy model. It was $189 at Target on sale, and you can only copy and print. You cannot scan or fax or none of that stuff.
Nobody faxes anymore, though.
My friend does all
Who?
the time. Candy.
Oh, Candy still faxes. I've never learned how to do fax.
She deals with the state, so she has to fax stuff in all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so she definitely
She needs it. She needs the faxing capability. So if you need the faxing capability, mine, the 2800 has the faxing capability. I should have bought the one that you have, Gina, because I don't need the faxing capability. I don't know how to do it.
The only thing I wish mine had that it doesn't is a scanner, because sometimes people send you stuff, and if you scan it in, you can keep it always to print, over and over. Well, I'm going to regret doing what I just did.
What happened?
I poured in glitter, and I should have put a paper underneath it, but oh well, whatever. Whatever.
Did it all have... Wait, what? Gina's... Oh, thank you, Sandra, for the link. Thank you for the links, you guys, Deb. Thank you.
Thank
Change
you.
that kind of fussy cutting. I love fussy cutting. Fatima says she faxes at work. I'm sending you both a fax right now.
Who said that?
Eileen.
That's funny. Okay, now I got glitter everywhere. It's all right. Everything glitters at my house. It's nothing sacred anymore.
So, Gina, are you excited about the wedding? What's your week gonna look like with the wedding preps now that you're done with the crafty preps?
Well, hopefully nothing. I hope before the wedding I have nothing to do. I'm getting close. I'm just trying to wind up my wedding cake person, or I think I'm going to have, like I told you, a dessert table, not a wedding cake for everybody, because not everybody wants to eat wedding cake, and why spend that kind of money on something like that if they're not going to eat it? Then my food person I'm meeting tomorrow, so we'll get the food in order, and then my dress is on its way. I'm just waiting. And what else? So hopefully my daughter's going to be here. Well, she is going to be here the week before the wedding, including the wedding. And we're going to do, we're going out on the pontoon, and we're going to go maybe camping before the wedding. So I'm hoping I have everything done.
Make sure you don't get a sunburn. Oh my God, I got a sunburn when I went to Florida. My arms hurt.
I'll be careful. I'll try anyway.
Yeah, lots of sunscreen.
Yeah, so anyhow, but yeah, everything's coming along. All my invitations are ready to be mailed. They're in the envelope, stamped and everything. I'm just waiting till it gets closer to the date to send them.
Oh my gosh, I love how organized you are. It's amazing.
I have to be, because I had, in between all the wedding planning, then this event came up, and it was like, oh my God.
So busy.
I got everything done within 2 weeks when I found out everything was finished for the get together. So thank God for that. So I could move on back to the wedding, because I'm still working on my wedding album too. I'm making that as well. So
the wedding, Tamika, is going to be in July.
Yes, July.
Everybody's saying congratulations, Gina.
Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations on the
Thank you.
wedding.
Thank you so much. It's my high school sweetheart. We
Sweetheart.
reconnected. Yep, we reconnected after 42 years. And we're doing what I thought we were going to do way back when. We're getting married.
Getting married. Oh my gosh. It's such an amazing, beautiful love story. Imagine your high school sweetheart reconnecting after like decades and then ending up together. Oh my God. How beautiful. It's just what do you call them? Fate. Fate is just relentless. Fate says, you both are meant for each other. Let me reconnect you guys.
Well, and you know the weird part of it is there's a couple of things actually. When we broke up because he cheated on me back in the day.
Mhm.
And there was a lot of other stuff. My story's on Instagram. If you want to read it, it's over there. But anyway, we reconnected. We broke up. Wait, where am I? We broke up because he
Mhm.
cheated. And I was so heartbroken. It took me about 3 years to get over him. We had been dating for 7 years and I thought we were getting married. In fact, he had even bought me an engagement ring back then.
Oh my gosh.
I just didn't get it because he was cheating. So anyhow, you think you're never going to go back. Once a cheater, always a cheater. But, I have to
Yeah.
take consideration. He was young and foolish, and disco had
Foolish.
just hit the scene, and everybody was out in the clubs, and he was a great dancer. And so, he got a lot of attention and whatever. So then we split up. I had a necklace, and in the necklace, it's a locket. And I had a picture of him and I
Mhm.
put next to it the words, "I still believe."
Oh
And
my God.
I
That gives
just,
me goosebumps.
I just left it. I put it away. When I met my husband, who I was married to for 31 years, I told him that I had all this stuff from my first, because I didn't have many guys. I mean, I had 3, and my husband was my 3rd. So I told him I had all the stuff from my past, all my boyfriend's pictures and whatever. And I said, did he mind if I didn't throw them away? Because it's part of my history and who I am. And he didn't mind. And he had been married before, so he kept all of his wedding stuff. I didn't want him to get rid of his stuff either. That's part of who he is.
Mhm.
And so anyhow, so I kept everything, and it was in a box. It was put away. I also keep a vision board. I don't know who knows what vision boards are, but I have been having one since I was a teenager, before anybody even hardly knew what they were.
Mhm.
And on there, I had always put "Find William." And it was not because I wanted a relationship
Uh-huh.
or anything. I just wanted to know how life treated him and how he was doing, in life. And occasionally I'd look him up online because his last name is unusual. So I thought he wouldn't be too hard to, find. And I kind of had an idea where he was, but never bothered. But anyway, you have to read that story. So he was on my vision board. He was in my necklace. And somehow in my deepest, I knew I would encounter him again at some point, but never did I expect us to be in a relationship ever. That
And
just
get married.
and get married. Yeah. So it was just crazy.
Gina,
Just crazy.
Gina, how many years before you guys physically saw each other again? How many years were you guys apart again? I know you told me this already like 2 years ago.
42 years.
42. Oh my
And that was
goodness.
that was really can't find the thing I'm looking for. That was my hesitation. I lived in Idaho at the time we reconnected, and
Uh-huh.
my hesitation was meeting him again because we're not look the same. I'm bigger than I was. I was tiny when I dated him. Now I'm like a baboon. But anyhow,
No, don't say that.
but anyway, so I was really nervous about that. I lost something and I can't find it. Where did it go? Hold on a minute. Sorry, I'm losing my thought. Oh well, it goes right here and I can't find it. It'll pop up.
It's gonna pop up.
Anyway, I'm just going to go forward to the next page. So anyhow, yeah, it had been 42 years. I was extremely nervous, and he flew me to Reno on his to celebrate his birthday with him. And
Did you
his
have
sister's,
butterflies? Did you have butterflies while you're on the flight? Were you scared? Did you sleep
no,
during the
I wasn't.
flight to Reno?
No, it's only an hour, so I didn't sleep, but I wasn't scared, but I had a lady next to me and we were sharing my story, so it was pretty interesting to share with
Mhm.
somebody because I hadn't told anyone up till that point.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, so it was pretty interesting. And then, I wanted to look cute, stupid me, wearing like, because he's 6'3", so I could wear high heels as high as I want. So here I am wearing these damn high heels. They were like, I don't know, 3.5, 4 inches tall. And and when I got off the plane, I had to walk a freaking 2 miles just to get to the baggage place. I was kicking myself. It fell in my
That's
lap.
so funny.
It fell
Yes,
in. It
Gina,
fell
it
in.
fell on your lap. She said it may have, the missing piece. Candy said the missing piece could have fallen on your lap. Hi, Candy. Hi, Rowie.
No, I don't see it. No, it's not. It was a layered piece that I had made ahead of time for this second page, but somehow it's managed to do a disappearing act on me. It's just,
Lisa said it's serendipity.
yeah, definitely that. It is definitely that. It was totally not anything I ever thought would happen. So when I got here to Reno to see
Yeah.
him for the first time, it was so weird because he drove up in his truck and I was standing there like sweating bullets.
Oh my God.
And I was thinking, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I need to go back. and then and then he saw me. I saw him. He got out. He came and gave me a hug.
Oh my God.
I got in the truck and we started to leave and he reached over and he, held my hand.
Oh my God.
And
He did.
because he knew I was really nervous. So he held my hand and then he took me to Lake Tahoe for the day and we just drove around and we talked and we had lunch and we just spent the day together. It was so beautiful. And at the end of that day, it was almost like we had never been apart ever. It was the
Oh
most
my God.
surreal thing. Yeah. It was
Isn't that
pretty crazy.
magical? Isn't that magical that you're meant to spend your life with this person?
Well, not my life because my marriage was wonderful. My husband was absolutely wonderful.
Mhm.
If my husband had health issues, so he did not want to stay married because he felt like I had been taking care of him
Mhm.
our whole marriage, and he didn't think I deserved that. He said, "You deserve to be with someone better," and I said, "But I promised till death do us part I was going to be in this." He said, "No." He said, "No, I just feel better if I do the rest on my own."
Oh
And
wow.
so we parted in good friendship, and we love each
Good
other
term.
still. And William knows that I love him, and he knows I always will love him. It's just different. It's a different kind of love.
Yep.
And he also doesn't mind that I speak to him from time to time, and because he is not well, and I still am very concerned about him. And William's very, very good about that. My fiance, he's really good about that. So I don't feel pressured to hide anything or,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
That's good that he knows. And the good thing is he knows like a lot of people from your past because he's like a person from the past that's become
Right,
your present.
right, exactly. I can't find what I want. It's okay. I'll manage. I'm getting
So,
there.
Gina, what else is on your vision board?
I have to tell you that everything with exception of one thing that I've put on my vision board has come to fruition.
Oh
Everything.
wow.
Everything. But you have to understand how vision boards work and you have to practice. You can't just put things on a board and say, okay, that's it. It doesn't work that way.
Mhm.
You have to make things happen because I don't know, this is deep, but our world is energy. It's built out
Mhm.
of energies.
Uh-huh.
And if you walk around being Downer Debbie, sorry, Deb, no offense, but if you walk around being Downer Debbie, your world around you is going to be down because you bring that energy to you.
With you.
Uh-huh. And so what they teach you is to say, learn not to say never, can't, won't, don't, shouldn't. Those are all negative words. Try to find other ways of thinking things. So when you have things on your vision board, you have to actually take a minute.
Manifest.
Well, take a minute each day. It doesn't have to be an all-day thing, a 15-minute. It's just 1 minute. You go in there, you look at your board, you focus on one thing, but you focus on it as though it already happened, and you envision yourself in that moment. So, for example, I have my house in Mexico, and we wanted to sell it, and we were having a hard time. I put it on my vision board to sell our house. And on the picture of the house, I put sold because remember, it's past tense. It's already happened.
Yep.
And so every time I looked at that house with that word sold, I closed my eyes for 1 minute and I envisioned myself standing on the porch of that house, shaking hands with the new owner, saying,
Oh, wow.
congratulations. And my house sold.
Dang, that's awesome. Oh my gosh.
It's not like you can't just put something on and say, okay, I want to have a car and I need it tomorrow. It doesn't do that. This is something you have to do often and repeat often.
And practice it, right?
And practice, exactly. I don't know where that piece went to. I'm so mad.
Let me read the chats of the friends. Maybe it's under the bottle of tequila on your desk. That's happened to me before. Candy saying, hi, Gina was trying to get her men with her heels. Just backtracking. Gina's making me cry with a story. I'll have to go read that live, that story from Gina's Instagram. Rowie said you should write a book.
Okay, let me show you one thing really quick. Let me just show you guys one thing.
Okay. I'm just backtracking on the chats because everybody's loving the story. Gina's love story. It's such a great story, Cheryl said. Okay, were you still wearing the heels?
I've shown this to Christian and I've shown it to Candy. And those are the only people that have seen this so far. In my wedding album, I have this book that I put in there, and it's in the front of my wedding album, which I'm not done with yet, so I can't show it to you. Believe it or not, I've written, now bear with me because this is a lot. I wrote our entire love story, page after page. Each one pulls down because there was just so much to talk about. It's not even on Instagram, it's the condensed version. You don't have this version, but I did write out our whole story until we got back together again, until he proposed to me.
Yeah. How magical, how beautiful is that beautiful story? Look at that ring. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that is that's our story. That's my book. That's my published book. My own book.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be. Gina, everybody's loving your love story. Let me look back at the chat. Let me cut this. Let me look back at the chat. You and he needed to go down your own paths first before rekindling the love you shared, says Gina. Gina number 2. Soulmates exist, says Jessica. Cousin Sandra said Gina taught him a lesson. Jessica says, please teach me about vision boards.
I will. I can do it on my channel one day. As soon as you give me a minute to catch up with everything after the get together and stuff, I could do a video for you guys and talk to you about my vision board and the way I use it, because you don't only put things on there that you want that are material. You also can put things like good health. You can put clarity. You can put happiness. It doesn't have to be material things. And it shouldn't be, because it's not a Christmas list.
Yes, it's a vision board.
Right.
Okay, so the answer to that, Jess, is yes. Sam says God is faithful like that. Melissa says I believe in manifestation. Camelia says that's beautiful to have a spouse who understands your prior relationships.
Right.
Melissa said you got to believe in yourself and put that effort in. I think this was when you were talking about vision boards.
Yeah.
Chloe says, "Oh my goodness, I just realized Gina is a special guest, and I just remembered." Christian wrote that. How loving this live. Alvina says, "Wow, loving this live. Thumbs up, ladies.
Thank
I'm sto-
you.
I'm stopping putting the dishes away to give my full attention." Jessica says, "I need a vision board." Mermaid Cove Studio. Hello, Mermaid Cove Studio.
I
Um,
found
Jean,
it. Sorry,
Jean,
I found it.
you found it? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Gina, Gina number 2 says Christian Rachel will see this and think, man, we don't have this kind of content on my lives.
I know, because the last time the FBI came.
It's intense. Oh, Bevs is here. Hi, Bevs. How are you? First time I heard of that, old boss principal told us how to keep envisioning herself getting her diploma. I love vision boards. I've believed in vision boards. But I didn't do a big one. I'm waiting for Gina's video so that I can make and teach my kids about vision board because I think it's so powerful. It's so empowering also to have it in you and knowing that you have control over your life.
Yep.
Oh, Ramona is here. Hi, Ramona, blessed in Cali. Hi, Ramona, how are you? And she says, how magical. I'm just backtracking the chats, you guys. I'm so sorry. Um, Sandra says, cute boo. Candy says, such a sweet story. Lisa from Trinidad and Tobago says, oh my wow, Gina, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing. Rowie says this is going to be a bestseller and then a movie. Yes, I agree. Samantha P. Hi, Samantha P. How are you? Thank you for the link, cousin Sandra. Gina number 2 says, I need some tissue. I love the whole story. It makes me more excited to meet you. We're a lot alike, that's for sure. However, my high school love can stay in my past. Yes,
Uh-huh.
me too. Mine too. Off topic, ladies, says Rowie. I'm loving these colors you're working with. What are those collections? Um, Gina, what are the collections that you're working with? Is that a Maggie Holmes?
Yeah, this is Garden Party. Maggie
This is
Holmes Garden Party.
beautiful.
It's the digital collection that I'm playing with. And I'm also using bits and pieces of other stuff that but mostly it's Garden Party, actually, most of it. This, I'll show you some dies I'm using because in case you're wondering, the file folder die is this one. It's Elizabeth Crafts. And I really like this one. I'm using this one in just a moment. I'm working with it right now. I'm making a little pocket thingy. This I don't think is available anymore. I got this a while back on Frank Garcia's website, as did this one, which are these little border thingies that I'm playing with. Really cute. And then the last one is this one I got at Tuesday morning. And on this one, I'm going to be making a shaker just a minute with the one down here. And then the envelope is right there, this one. So that's the dies
So
I've used.
beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Let's go back. Candy said, I've had the pleasure to meet Gina's William. He's awesome. An awesome man with a great sense of humor. Yes, I've met William too. He's such a fun person to hang out with. Just a
Don't let
beautiful
him hear
person.
you say that, okay? Don't
I
let him
won't.
hear
I
you
won't.
say
I
that.
promise I'm going to be quiet. Elizabeth said, so beautiful, amazing. May God bless you both. You deserve it all. That's so sweet, Elizabeth. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah,
Just
thank you.
backtracking, Yvette is in the house. Hi, Yvette. I know we're a little
Hi,
bit late, you
Yvette.
guys. Hey, Yvette. Samantha P is good. Happy to be here with all of you. Rowie says, yes, I didn't recognize the extras. Paper Besos. Sam says, I married my high school sweetheart. He's a keeper for sure. I married my high school classmate too.
Yeah, you know, it was funny because the first thing when we talked on the phone after we reconnected, because his niece found me on Facebook. That's how we were able to reconnect. She actually said, are you my Auntie Gina? Because my last name was different. She didn't know. She just, I guess she was just fishing. And
Oh my
I said,
God.
I said, yeah, it's me. So we got to meet that way. That's how we got reconnected. But when he first called me, the very first thing he said to me after he said, hi, this is your old friend, William, he said, before we get started on conversation, I want to apologize for my behavior when I was younger. I'm sorry. He said, I'm very sorry.
Oh my gosh. That's so amazing.
And that was the beginning of that for
That was the
us.
beginning of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am scrapinology everywhere. On IG, on Pinterest, on
YouTube.
not on Facebook, because Facebook uses your real name.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, I'm scrapinology as well.
Hello, Rocky. Hello, Denise. Welcome, welcome.
Hi,
Melissa said I was
everybody.
in elementary when my husband was in high school.
Oh, wow. That's
Oop.
crazy. So this image, those images that Christian, she don't have them there anymore. The
Oh,
one
okay.
she had,
Here.
the one she had, those were freebies from Kelly Bangs Creates on Instagram. If you look her up, I'll try to maybe Christian, you could link it later if you
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
And people,
Kelly Bangs. I'll link it with the video.
yeah.
Kelly Bangs, KELLYBANGS. You guys, if you go to her Instagram right now, you can easily download this and print it out. And either you can do like fussy cutting, like I am doing, or you can cut it with your machine. I don't know how to teach you how to do that because,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't do that. Too much time
too much
to work with the
business.
machine. Oh, my owl keeps falling out of the pocket. My little owl.
Jennifer is here. Hi, Jennifer Cruz Creations. Welcome, welcome. He's
Hi.
lucky I'm not your mama, Melissa. It says Sam. Dang it, I need to go read the beginning. It is the beautiful love story of Gina. If you go to her Instagram, it is all there. Read it slowly, read it again and again. It's amazing. SCT Cards Today Facebook. It's Bev said it's in the SCT Cards Today Facebook group also.
Yeah.
And cousin Sandra put a link on Gina's Instagram right over there. Kelly has a
Thank
cute. She has
you.
a cute app. Kelly has an app. Wow. Kelly Bangs. I know Kelly designs for Simple Stories.
Yeah, she does. Forgot to put acetate. I'm so busy listening to you talking. I forgot what I'm doing. But anyhow, yeah, so life takes you where it wants you to go. You just have to open your eyes to not miss it when it gets to you. You know,
Mhm.
and that's what I realized. I mean, I never thought ever in my lifetime I would get married again. It wasn't something that I even anticipated happening in my lifetime. But never say never. Definitely never say
Surprise!
never.
Yep.
Yep. Because you are in for a rude awakening if you say never. Oops.
Life is beautiful. I was talking to my brother-in-law when we were in Florida, and I said, he's almost 30, very young, unmarried yet, but has a relationship. And he's afraid of, having children, and not really afraid, but like really, really hesitant. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, it's a beautiful thing. It's part of adulting, and it's part of growing up. And don't be afraid. It is hard, but man, it's so fulfilling. Getting married, he's afraid of getting married. He's afraid of a lot of things because, like a lot of youngsters right now, they want to plan for everything. They
Right.
want an $800,000 house before 30, and he's comparing himself with the people in Instagram. And I'm like, they're not real people. Either they're fully loaded, their parents are fully loaded, or they're in debt. So don't
Right.
compare yourself with Instagram people. You know how, like, influencers on Instagram. It's not. they're probably full on in debt because he's like comparing himself to this couple who is like 28 years old and already has a house and bought a Tesla. And like I said, don't compare yourself because my friend, your situation is very different. You
Yep,
have your
it
own
is.
path. You have your own path. Just know and believe, pray, and work hard, and it's all going to happen to you. But don't compare yourself because it's going to be a very difficult road for you if you continue to do that, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, you have to walk your own path in this life. You can't do and follow what everyone else does. Everyone's circumstances are different. You know, I didn't have an easy life. I don't know, people have the wrong impression of me when they see my channel because I do a lot of haul videos and stuff. But, you know, I didn't start out, my mom was a single mama and she worked hard to support me. I stayed at home by myself. She couldn't afford a babysitter. You know, things were hard. And I worked my whole life mostly having my own businesses. I didn't work for other people. It was just my choice not to work for other people. And I planned for my elder years when I was younger so that, you know, I didn't have to struggle and I could take the time to enjoy my life when I retired. I didn't want to be so, oh, almost forgot the acetate. I didn't want to be so old or sickly or unprepared that I couldn't enjoy my last years of my life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And and sometimes people will look at that and say, oh, you know, you're bragging or you're this or that. It's not that. I earned everything I have and I worked hard my whole life. I never got any help from anybody, including my father. He was a deadbeat dad. I didn't get help from the state when I was single and lost my job. I managed on my own. So, you know, it's just you build your own future and you work for everything you have, and nobody should condemn you for, or, you know, think anything different of you just because you're able to do what you do, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, Gina, I think planning for your future is such an amazing thing. And whatever you buy with your own money and how you want to enjoy your finances and your freedom is absolutely such an amazing thing. And it's okay to share that because if your friends would absolutely understand it. If anybody says like what are you doing with your money? I think that's your prerogative on how you want to spend your money. And
Right.
that's your choice and you made good choices and that's absolutely an amazing thing and I'm happy for you for having the
Thank you.
financial freedom.
Yeah, because life was not, I mean, when people say I need to write a book, if you really knew my entire life story, you wouldn't believe half the things I've been through. And you come out stronger on the other side. You think about things differently and you don't let all those downy people ruin your karma. It's a bad thing to let them ruin your karma.
Mm-hmm.
I
Agreed,
don't
agreed, agreed.
I don't have room for that in my life.
Yes.
So
Uh, let's go back to the chat. I think a lot of people are loving the conversation. And this is real life, you know. This is real life. You and I were both distinguished. We're not like, what do you call that? Like a very young chick. Spring chicken. That's what
mhm,
it's called. I'm not a spring chicken. You're not a spring chicken. We're like distinguished. That's my favorite word now instead of mature. I'm
mhm.
saying distinguished. We're distinguished ladies. And I think us talking about it, a lot of you guys are distinguished like us. And we've been to town for a while and it's not all fun and rainbows and unicorns and life happens, but I think focusing on the good, being positive, supportive, and fostering an amazing community is always a beautiful thing. And I appreciate all of you guys who is supporting us and being positive. I love that. And
Yeah,
I
it's
that's why I love this
important.
community so much.
It's really important to have that and lift each other up and not judge or criticize others. You don't know anybody's, we only know each other online. We don't know people. Well, we know some of us in person, but
Mm-hmm.
we know everybody online, and you can say or do anything you want when you're up behind your computer because nobody knows the difference, but you have to be kind. You never know the path that other people walk, and it's nobody's place to judge anybody. Only God judges, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I saw this video, and it has something to do with what you said about how a person, what they're going through, and you don't see that when you meet them. But
No.
this is a video about like patient care, and I think it applies to every single facet of life. Is when you encounter somebody, because it's a video, it's a Cleveland Clinic video about compassion,
Mhm.
about empathy, and focusing on patient-centered care. And I think it's such an amazing video because it shows like the different people, and then there's a blip of what is going on in their life. Like for example, the person that the cameraman met in the elevator, and the other person is like a doctor who the doctor who just found out that he's going to be a dad, and the other person who is another doctor, and he just found out that his cancer is back. So you don't know what everybody's going through. And I think the ultimate goal here is just be kind. Be
Yeah.
kind. You don't know what the other person is going through, the path. And if they're having a difficult path, be kind. If they're having an amazing life, amazing path, still be kind. It's a choice. Please
Yep.
be kind.
And you get what you give. If you're nasty, you get nasty. If you're nice, you get nice. Most of the time that works anyway. But yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I of course I see other people myself, and I say, oh man, I wish I could do, I wish I could be, but the reality is I'm not. And why waste my time worrying about what they have and whatever? I enjoying what I have, period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the way it goes. You just enjoy what you have, and enjoy life, and don't hold grudges, and don't be mean. Life is too short. And when you get to be my
Yeah.
age, you guys think maybe you're all young and you're in your 20s. I was the same way. And your parents tell you this, and everybody goes, yeah, whatever. But it's true. When you start getting up in age and you start losing people in your family, and the friends that you have start passing away, it
Mm-hmm.
changes your whole perspective about life.
Yep.
It really changes how you feel about life, and the way you treat your days. And I only have family members left of my own, is my cousins back east. Everyone else in my family and all my friends, my mom's friends that knew me when I was a kid, everybody's passed away. And it's lonely, it's scary,
Mm-hmm.
but it makes you appreciate every minute of every day that you have.
Yep.
It's just the way to be.
Yep.
I
I
don't.
was I was talking to my brother-in-law Gina, and okay, there's like finances, there's so many things. However, I believe this since I was maybe, because I went into a seminar, like a Stephen Covey seminar, when I was 23 years old. And I learned from that is happiness sometimes is a choice. You can be happy with the littlest amount of material things.
Mhm.
It is, and you can be extremely sad even if you're the richest person ever. Do you know what I mean? It is
Yep.
a choice, and you can choose to be contented with. You can be contented with 3 Nuvo drops, or you can be contented with a pair of scissors that you love versus like 1,000 scissors. I'm just,
Exactly.
or a simple car. It doesn't have to be everything, but again, happiness is a choice. You can choose to be happy. I was telling my brother-in-law, because he was so anxious about so many things, adulting, they're new with the adulting things, and we were talking about happiness being a choice. And I told him, you can change your perspective of how you look at things, and that's going to drastically change your vision and how you see things and how you correlate and how you interact with people,
Yeah,
by changing your perspective, right?
and that's how it goes with the vision boards. You have to change your perspective on everything. You cannot go forward being negative and thinking bad things, because that's what you'll get back. It's law of nature. It just
Mm-hmm.
happens. And believe me, I've had my share of moments when I was ready to just say the hell with life and everything else, and I'm done. But you know
Mm-hmm.
what? It's I don't want to live that way. I want to live enjoying what I have and moving
Mm-hmm.
forward, and enjoying the moments and enjoying friends. And it's not all about all the stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. Big deal. I have a lot of stuff, but that stuff is going to not go with me when I die.
Yeah,
It's going to stay
agreed.
here, and they're going to, and my
Rot.
fiance is going to, he's going to sell it for way less money than I told him it's worth. He's going to sell it cheap. So, yeah. So who, whatever. I just don't want to live that way, and I don't want to be surrounded by people that aren't negative that way either.
Yes.
Just
I
something to
want to
show
be.
you.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I just want to show this really quick. This was an accident, but I want to tell you in case you try to do something with your digitals. This tag was a white tag. It was digital, and I ran it through my I ran it through my printer to print the tags, and then I thought I turned the paper over to do the diagonal so I would have it on the back. Instead, I did it on the front, so my tags came out with stripes. So it's like a double print.
Oh my goodness, that's so pretty.
Yeah, it's like a double whammy. So anyway, back to where you were. Sorry.
Back to where we were talking about. Yeah, we were talking about happiness is being a choice. And yes, surrounding yourself with good people. Yes, I want to avoid people that has a negative connotation in life. Why would I want to be there? Why would I want to hang out with people who dislike their life? I want to hang out with people who appreciates the small things. Isn't it amazing to be able to celebrate life with people who appreciate life as well?
Well, yeah, and that's the hopes that everyone can learn to surround themselves with people they love and people that make their soul happy, because that's
Yeah.
ultimately all you're going to get when you leave, is whatever you take in your memories goes with you. Everything else is unimportant. And if you choose to be negative and take negative with you, well, that's what's going to happen. But I choose not to, and I choose to walk away from this world being blessed and happy with everything that I have
Yeah.
been able to achieve and do in my lifetime. That's all that matters to me. So,
Yeah. Because I work in a hospital, I work in the emergency room, and life is so quick, right? And that's what always brings me back and grounds me, is to know, like, life is short.
right,
Life is short. It
really
can
short.
it's so short. It can just go just like that. And I know that if I go tomorrow, I have told my family I love them. I tell them
Yep,
I love them every single day. I tell my friends I love them because I don't want to lose that chance.
yep,
Like that's why, Gina, I tell you I love you when we have a conversation,
yep,
because what if I go and then I didn't tell you that I love you? I tell my
exactly.
friends, even if they're not comfortable, I don't care.
Yeah,
I still
I
do
don't
it.
either. Even when I'm
Yeah.
mad at me, even if I get mad at my fiance, which
Hmm.
that's life. You do get mad. There's no perfect relationship. And even when I'm angry with him, I never go to sleep without telling him I love him and saying, good night and giving him a kiss. I just don't, because I may not wake up in the morning,
Right.
or he may
You're
not wake up in the morning. We don't know,
Yeah. You'll never know. You'll never know. Like, we see a lot of deaths, like sudden death, cardiac arrest, like young people, and we couldn't revive them for some reason. They've been down for a while. It's hard to revive. Your brain function is dead. Don't waste that opportunity. Don't delve on the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Stay on the positive. Live your life to the fullest. I know it's like so cliche. It is cliche. But if you live it, you'll be ready when your name is called. And I believe when my name is called, I lived it up. I used I used my paper. I'm able to craft. I'm able to go. I am a hoarder. That's okay. I
I'm a
told my
hoarder.
family I love them. I cooked for them. Like every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. Live it. Use a collection that you've been wanting to use forever. Do it tonight. Play
Yeah,
with your play with the Prismacolor pens that you've been hoarding for so long because it's so expensive. Use it. You know, what are the
exactly.
things? It's yes. Oh, Roby says, Gina, will you be my auntie?
I'll be your Auntie Rowie anytime. Yeah, I mean, and it's sorry we're getting kind of preachy tonight. It was kind of like off topic, but you know, it's like sometimes you just need to hear things
Yeah.
sometimes. And if you can't hear it from your friends, then who can you hear it from, you know?
Yes, and it's okay. It's okay. This is such an amazing community of sisters, and I believe that all our friends are supporting us. It's all verbalizing. It's like we're in the craft room together. We're just
Right.
chatting. Lisa is sharing something real quick. Lisa says, "Wow, ladies, I was thinking about this today, and it marks 10 years since I beat cancer and created a whole different perspective in my life. Cliche but true. Yes, Lisa, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Cancer
Yeah,
free
definitely.
10 years. I love it. I love it. I'm so, so happy.
And
Same Gina, even if I have to make him. LOL. So true, Debs. People have forgotten. Every day is a gift. I think more people need to hear it, Gina. Yes, I agree. I agree. Prismacolor pens are one to buy list. Yes, manifest that, Bevs. Put it in your vision board.
yeah,
Put it in your vision board.
I'll do one after we have our get together next weekend. I'll concentrate on getting my board up so you can see it. But as I said, it's been a blessing in my life. It also helps to keep me on the positive side instead of the negative side, because in order to make the visions come to fruition, you have to
Mhm.
keep on the positive side. You have to.
Oh my gosh,
And
we can do even a live. Gina, will you come back as a guest and we can create a vision board?
sure,
That would be
sure.
so amazing. Rowie says, Christian, my friend, I truly see that in you, and that's why I love you. I love you too, Rowie. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Too many people do
Um,
woe is me. I've talked with friends and family, encouraged them to make a small change in life. You'll see a small difference. It takes work, but like that, woe is me, says Gina F.
yeah.
I love it for sure. I need to hear this. Yes, Christina, you're meant to be here at this moment because sometimes you just need to hear it. You know it already. All these things we're telling you, you've heard about it. This is nothing new. This is not a novel idea. But sometimes it gets to a point where, like, I needed to hear that today. Maybe instead of cooking or instead of like you're pooping in the bathroom, you were meant to be in this moment because you needed to be here. The universe told you need to be here to hear this. And they're talking about vision board. Maybe that's what you need, you know?
My
Back
side
to
hurts.
you.
That was funny.
What?
Oh, good Lord.
What happened?
You're funny.
What?
You said
You
maybe you're trying to poop.
No, I'm just saying, like, everybody who was here that moment hearing about it is meant to be here. Because sometimes in a live, the lives last for so long. Sometimes you like cook, you step away, you get something from the fridge. And in that moment, maybe everybody who heard what we're talking about was meant to be there, you know?
Yeah.
Tommy said, I had to stop working for a minute just to tell you how much I'm loving listening to this live tonight. Oh, Tommy, that's so sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candy says having a disabled child really makes you appreciate the small things and all of God's gifts and miracles. Yes, Candy, that is so, so true. And choosing to see the small things makes a huge difference in your entire life. Seeing the small things, seeing the gifts and the miracle of life is such a big deal. Being able to appreciate instead of you're always in the fast lane going next, 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 next. Sometimes you have to slow down to appreciate the beautiful snow, the sunlight, the warm coffee, the beautiful smooth paper, Nina Solar White cardstock. You know what I mean? It's just
Well, let
sometimes you
me
have to slow down.
let me give you an example. Okay, how many of you who are listening, let's say, I want to say maybe it's your house. Let's just go with a house. You bought
Mhm.
your house, and when you bought your house, you thought, oh man, I just love this house because the tree in the front yard, it's so beautiful, and it has this porch where I can sit and have coffee, and I can blah blah blah, and you go on and on about all these beautiful things you love about your house. And then within the next year you've forgotten about them. You don't even look at the tree anymore. It's a pain in the ass. Oops, sorry, because it drops leaves everywhere. You know,
Mhm.
you turn it into a totally different thing, or you don't even appreciate that you have it there anymore. And
Mhm.
we tend to do that with our things in our life. We don't pay attention. We lose focus. We don't take those little things into consideration every day and say, oh my gosh, that tree is still beautiful even after all these years, you know. And
Mhm.
when I lived by the ocean, um, I could have any lot I wanted when I built my house in Mexico, but I didn't want to be right in the front of the ocean. I didn't want to see it day after day because I was worried that it wouldn't still have that magnitude with me every time I approached it. So I tried to just go as far back as I could to build my house. And then every day when I walked up to the ocean, it was so rewarding to look at it and embrace it. And I never lost that. And I try to do that with every place that I live. This place here that I'm at now, when I drove in the very first time to see it, it was during the snow. And I remember seeing the snow everywhere. And I said to William, I said, this looks like a Hallmark movie. And so
Oh
now,
my gosh.
even though we get a lot of snow and it drives me crazy sometimes, but I still see that Hallmark movie when I drive through. So,
Yes, I agree. And it's how you see it, right? A person like you, Gina, let's talk about your vision of your house. You're seeing a Hallmark movie. A person who is not very positive could be seeing, oh my God, there's too much snow. I need to clean all that up. I need to rake all that crap. You know what I mean? The
yeah,
perspective. That's what I'm talking about. Change your perspective, a perspective of gratefulness, a mindset
exactly.
of I'm blessed, I'm happy. It changes everything. It makes everything so, so bright.
Yep.
It's just and it's not going to be magically just as a tomorrow you're like a positive person. That's not how it is. You
No.
have to choose to do it and practice it all the time. It's not like a one-time magic pill. It's not.
Yep.
But
That's
you
so
can
true.
choose to do it. That's what I was telling my brother-in-law. It's a choice. You have to choose and you have to practice this mindfulness, this mindset is what I was telling him. This is a mindset and it's a choice. And
Mm-hmm.
you can choose to do it because contentment, I believe contentment is the route to happiness. It's a state of
Mm-hmm.
mind.
That
It's
it
a state of
is.
mind. Mhm. You can
It
you can
definitely
choose.
is. And
It
I
is.
just I just hope that everyone that hears us takes to heart the things that we've talked about, because it truly can change your life if
Life,
you
your
if you
entire life. And the
mm-hmm,
life of the people around you, not just you, because we all reach people like a client, a sister, a brother-in-law, a best friend. You can magically, not magically, but you can rub off that positivity. Sometimes people just need a certain pep talk. Maybe
mm-hmm,
that's what's needed at this moment in their life, and it's gonna make a huge difference, not only you, but the people around you for sure.
right. Definitely. Yep.
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
I definitely agree. So
Ooh,
what's going on?
Alicia's here. Hi, Alicia. Welcome, welcome.
Hi,
Um,
Alicia.
I'm just gonna go back really quick. Lots of people are responding. They love the chatter, and I think Eileen was manifesting a group meetup.
That
It's
would
fun
be
for
that would
vision board.
be
Oh,
great.
Vegas is going on the vision boards. Pebbles, says Jessica. Um, Yay, Rowie. Sorry, I let the dogs out, but it's food coma for me now. But it was delicious.
Yeah.
Your album is turning out so beautiful, Gina. I love
Thank
the
you.
yellow. I love the yellow baker's twine. So cute.
Yeah, I got I think all this stuff from Dollar Tree when they had it, you know. I just
Yes,
happened to manage to pick up all the colors that they had, and it's going to last me for my lifetime and anyone else's lifetime too. The rate I'm
eternity.
going. But I do use it. I mean, I use it quite often, so um yeah.
That's
I don't
marvelous.
As I was telling you also, and for people that think all I do is show haul videos, I also craft. I just don't always show what I do, but I do craft a lot.
She
I was telling,
crafts a lot. She crafts a ton. Oh
I
my
was
god.
sorry, I dropped something. I was telling Christian that spring is my favorite time to craft. The colors just move me. I am inspired by the colors of spring, and anything spring makes me happy. And that's why I was wishing the snow away so much. But what started it for me this year was this journal that I had made. I don't know if anybody saw it on my channel, but I made this folio thing, and it's quite crazy. And I have a video on it if you want to check my channel. But that started it, and then I did this one, and this was Erica's die from her file folder die, which it was okay. The die's okay, but I prefer the one I'm using just because it was easier to work with. But I
Mhm.
have this on my channel, and then this is an oldie but goodie, but it was something that I did spring that I love too. So spring is just my favorite time, and I could do spring all the time, every time, all day long, because it just moves me. So do what makes you happy. That's my line.
Yeah, that's your tagline. Do what makes you happy. And I love that. That's so
Yeah,
true. Do what makes you happy. If drinking coffee makes you happy, go drink coffee. Because we need a happy
exactly.
person in here. Even your boss would say, drink your coffee right now.
Right?
Because, right? I mean, even your husband or your children would be like, Mom, drink your coffee. If that's what makes you happy, go for it.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally believe that. It's everybody has their own thing that motivates them to do things
Hmm.
or to to function, to live, and just go for it. Just do
Life
it.
is short. Life is short. Life is
Yep.
short, my friends.
Life is short, and I want to enjoy it. You know, I used to have this thing where people would ask, you know, if you could go back and be any age you want to, what age would you want? And I used to always say 29.
Hmm.
But the truth be told is I'm very happy where I'm at. The world is not exactly going where I want to be around, you know,
Hmm.
later, like 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now. I'll be happy that I won't be here to see what happens. So I'm enjoying now and just enjoying the now and never mind going backward. I had a full life. I've had a full life. Ooh, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's hard for me to answer that question too. Like, where would you go back to? Like, what life? But when I think about it, I've grown so much. Like, I'm 46 now. I've learned so many things. And if I'm going to go back, like, I feel like my immature self, it's hard to choose because there's so many deficiencies, so many things you didn't know at those parts of your life that it's hard to really choose. And when you're happy with where you are and where life has brought you, I think it's hard to answer that question. So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
Las
just
Vegas. So what do you, Gina, let's just
yes,
float
ma'am.
some ideas around since people are talking about vision boards.
Uh-huh.
What's the possibility of all of us meeting somewhere, Vegas or Reno? Is Reno cheaper than Vegas? when it comes to
Well,
hotels?
well, it's closer for the people who live in Sacramento is Reno. Vegas is
Yeah.
much further. But I think Vegas is more expensive just because it's a bigger touristy area than Reno. Even though we have tons of casinos and whatnot here, but I think Vegas is a little more pricey. Although they do have a lot of buffets, but I don't know that their buffets are any cheaper than ours, you know?
We went to a sushi buffet and it was phenomenal. Do you have a sushi buffet there for $19?
No, none of the buffets here are $19. However, they are all you can eat for about, how much, babe?
Dinner's 35, 36.
About $35, but it's all you can eat.
And then lunch.
Hi, William.
Hello,
Say
How are
hi,
you,
everybody.
everybody.
That's William, you guys.
Hi, Marilyn. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's the better place. I mean, for us, it would be expense. We'd have to fly or something or drive. It's about an 8. How many hours? Maybe 8 or 9 from me.
I'm going to have to fly to Vegas. So Rowie says, hashtag PHA Vegas 2024. We can put that on a vision board. And people are saying hi to William.
That's funny. He went outside for a minute. He had to go get something out of the car. But I'll tell him when he walks in.
Yeah. Jessica said it's their dream to go to Vegas. Hi, William. Congratulations. Where is William? Hi, William. Hi, William. I'm Gina number 2.
He'll be back in a minute. He stepped out to his car. He forgot his phone.
We can always choose. We can do Vegas. I think Vegas because people have a lot of things to do there. If people want to gamble, shop, that would be fun too, you know. As long as we have like a good accommodations and everything. I just want to make sure that if we decide on a specific place, for example, if we're going to do Vegas, because I think a lot of people know where Vegas is. Even our international delegates know Vegas.
Right.
And it's close to the airport. Vegas is close to the airport. It's going to be so convenient. William, you have a bunch of women gushing over your stories. So cute, Rowie. My dad's name was William. So he's my buddy just for that, says Beverly. Oh my God, that's so cute. Gina number 2 says, pick a Vegas date each of book our rooms, rent a small conference room, craft, eat, gamble, repeat. Yes. Kevin says, I like to walk around and look at hotels. Jessica says, I didn't even make the board and Vegas is already on the cards. I love it. Deb says, I lived in Vegas 5 years, so many places to see, and I know lots of in and outs. Deb is going to be our tour guide to Vegas.
Yeah, Deb works in Vegas or worked out of Vegas, one or the other, or both. So she should be able to be a good tour guide. I know they have a huge stamp store there.
Ooh.
And they have a big, some kind of other craft store there that everybody likes to go to when they're in that part of the world.
I'm excited. Jessica needs to apply for a visa. So, I mean, how long does it take for a visa? I think a year. You would have enough time. We just need to figure out the logistics of the Vegas thing. I don't know if it's going to be 2024. We'll see how it goes. But I think it's always good to dream. Dreaming is the first thing that we can do that's free. I always say that because, you know, we dreamt that we're going to have a group and now we have PHA. We dreamt of having a Northern California meetup and now it's a thing. You know, dreaming is always free and eventually we're going to have a PHA meetup. I promise you guys. Just keep on dreaming. Please show the file folder die again, please.
Okay.
Can you please show the file folder die again, please?
Oh, I did show it. I think you missed it, but I'll show it again. This one. It's by Elizabeth Craft Designs.
Elizabeth Craft Designs. Check it out. So cute.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty fun to play with. I hadn't I bought it when we went to Expo last year, and whenever we went, and I didn't use it, and I thought, well, for the live, going to use it because I've been wanting to do this, what I'm doing anyway. So I figured I'd just go ahead and pull it out and start using it.
It's so beautiful, the colors. Rowie says her sister lives in Henderson. I know Henderson because like a semi auntie of Julius. He used to rent, her name is Tess, and she lives in Henderson. And that's a beautiful Rowie, that's a beautiful community down in Vegas. Any friends in Vegas, we can camp at their house. Anybody from Vegas? Yes.
They have a huge Joann's over there too.
Ooh, we should go there. We should go.
I go when I go to Vegas, I make sure to go there because if you saw my Joann's, you'd be like, what the hell did they even bother having the Joann's for? Because it is a mess.
It's a mess.
Big mess. Okay, what else do I need to do?
Jessica said it takes 8 months minimum for the visa. I'm going to need, yes. We need to make sure you have your visa first, Jess, before we start planning. Because we want you to be able to come. It's going to be so much fun. Having international delegates. Oh my God, it's going to be an international event. What?
Wouldn't that be fun?
That's going to be insane. So now we need to research what is an inexpensive place, cost effective, that we can like check into and have a conference room that we can rent. You know, we can just do that, and it's going to be so much fun. And then eventually we can have sponsors, you know.
Right. That would be great
fall
too.
sounds amazing. Fall 2024 sounds amazing. One night, but I need one night a cheap. Yes, we need something that's cost effective, that's still safe also, and that we can have the freedom to like laugh out loud and make some noise.
Rowie, I'm in Reno, Nevada.
Deb says she knows many. Perfect. How do you get that beautiful ribbon, Gina?
This ribbon
where
here?
did you get that beautiful ribbon?
This is Sari silk. Sari, S-A-R-I is how you spell it. And I find it on Etsy.
She finds it at Etsy.
And I can't give you a seller because the girl that I buy from, she doesn't have the polka dot one anymore. She ran out. But if you just search, somebody else will have it. I use it quite often. If you can't tell, there it is on this one too. And then I also have it on my bigger one that I did as well. I have the pink and black.
It's so beautiful. It's so pretty.
It's one of my favorite ribbons to play with or add for closures. It changes the look of something. I don't know. Just cute.
Fall is hard because it's still hot all the way to October, then close to the holidays. So Deb, when it comes to Vegas, what time would you recommend? Christian said, oh no, it's going to be hard I don't want to go cheap hotel. I want it to be cost effective because I want us to be safe. I want us to not have cockroaches. I want a beautiful bathroom that not a beautiful, luxurious. I just want a decent bathroom that you can be barefoot in.
Thank
you,
you, Yvette. Sorry, I was reading comments. Thank you, Yvette.
Thank you, Yvette. You got, yes, something that we can use.
Hi, Maria.
Gamble. You get to use the card and you get a discount rates. I received one yesterday from Bellagio. $69 a night? What? We can do Airbnb and a mini mansion. Oh my God, that's such a great idea. We should have bunk mates. Yes, like campers. Guys, I believe that if we plan this early on, like a year and a half in advance, we can make it happen. Because if you think about it, if you have 18 months, let's say the cost that you need for like a 3-day PHA event, let's say $100.
Uh-oh.
And like 300, I don't know, putting numbers in, let's say is what you need, or 500. Let's say 500 is what you need, or 800, and you have to divide that 18 divided by 18, and that's how much you're going to save. And that's not going to be a lot if you're saving every single month until you hit that. I think planning is really, really important because you can take bite size bite size pieces and be able to manage that versus like a one time big time. The Bellagio is
Baby
absolutely gorgeous. Yes.
Everyone said, congratulations on the wedding. Nice to meet you. They're loving your love story, etc., etc.
William is back.
I'm passing on the message to William.
William is back in the house from the garage.
From outside, yep. But
Thank you.
thank you. A man of a lot of words. Thank you.
It's gonna be so much fun if we can craft. What is Ocean 11? Is that a hotel?
Which one?
Ocean 11.
Vegas?
Is that a hotel? Yeah, is that a Vegas hotel?
It's a movie.
I that's what I thought too. Ocean 11 is a movie, but
Yeah, with Brad Pitt.
oh, it's a movie. Okay, Ocean's 11.
Brad
It's a
Pitt.
movie. Ocean 11 Hotel 20. Jessica, that is not something to put in your vision board. I'm gonna make a vision board. Does it have to be like?
Okay, so
what is a
let's
vision board? Let's start
let's-
with talking about it.
let's give a homework for everybody to be prepared for after our meetup. We'll do a live.
Let's
All
go.
you need to get is either a piece of poster board or a piece of foam board at the Dollar Tree. That's where we'll start. How you want to embellish it, decorate it, that's up to you. That's not even necessary. But that'll be the start. And then start to think about things that you would like to bring into fruition in your life and find something that's representative of that. So if you want a new car, find the car you want, print out a picture of it so you can put it on your board, and then we'll talk about how you work with the board. And so just get pictures. If you want good health, type out good health or write it out, whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, that's what you need to come prepared with.
Yes, I'm gonna buy a poster board from the Dollar Tree. Hi, Shelly. Welcome. Happy Friday. We're talking about vision boards. So the homework, because we're gonna invite Gina again to tell us about vision boards and teach us. The homework is to buy a poster board and set it aside because we're gonna be making vision boards.
Okay, and also when you I don't know why I'm getting an echo, but also consider where you're going to put the vision board,
Yeah, where does it
because
have
it
to
has
be?
to be kept visible. So if you don't want 20 by 20, make sure you get a smaller one.
I have a spot for my vision board. Let me show you.
It has to be somewhere that you see all the time.
I'm gonna put mine right there. That area is meant for a vision board. Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a big space because my room is full of crap. But man, having a vision board, it's gonna be so much fun.
They have now it says to unmute you.
Unmute me. Am I muted?
No.
I don't think so.
Hold on. Plug my. Okay, I plugged my. So I don't know if that's why I have an echo.
YouTube does this if the live is lasting longer. I don't know why it does it.
Oh.
Weird. No sound. Sound check. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. So it's saying that I don't have sound. Can you hear me though, Gina?
I can hear you, but it says unmute on top of your video.
The Let me see. Okay.
It says we're both echoing. Now I don't hear anything. Oh, yes, I
What about
do.
now? Can you hear me now?
No, I don't. I only have it on my phone.
Gina has an echo and Christian is low. Gina, do you have a sound on another device? Maybe go out and come back in.
But it's off here. It's off on my.
If I go out, the live is gonna be done. So I'm not allowed to leave. If I leave, the live is gonna be over.
Christian, you're better.
Am I better? Better, Christian. Go out and come back. I can't go out and come back because the live is gonna end if I do that.
Beverly said to restart.
Yeah, I can't restart because the live is gonna stop if I leave. So I can't leave.
They said they can't hear you.
Oh my gosh. I don't hear you, Christian. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me look.
On my laptop, when I look at your video,
Uh-huh.
it says unmute.
Unmute.
Eileen said you could leave.
You can leave. Listen to Eileen. Okay, I can leave. Okay, can I leave? How do I leave? I'm the host. This is
I don't know.
how
They
you
said when Rachel left that it didn't
You know, but
shut
Rachel
down.
was Rachel was using StreamYard. If you're using StreamYard, you can leave, but I think if it's YouTube, you can't leave if you're the host.
All right, let me go out and then you let me back in. I'll try to figure out how to do.
Weird.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Guest. It says guest left. Yeah. If you use StreamYard, then the host can leave. It's still maintaining. But on YouTube, if I leave and I'm the host, it's done. I just hope Gina can still come back. Okay, yes, she can. Looks like Gina can come back. Yeah, she's back.
Is that better?
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Only StreamYard can leave and come back, not YouTube. Yes, that's what I thought too. That's what I thought.
Am I back?
Christian. Yes, you're back. Only, yep. Yes,
Oh,
that's
wait
the
a minute.
difference between StreamYard and YouTube. Gina, do you have her on mute? It's the same.
How would I have her on? I haven't touched any.
No, I think you can hear me. You can hear me, right, friend? So I think it's YouTube telling us like you guys are taking forever. Because this happens to me every time it's over 2 hours. Did you plug your phone in? I can unplug my phone. I can unplug it and see if it works. Your sound goes low, then good. I unplugged my phone now, so it's not charging anymore. I don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference. Gina, do you want to do a recap on what you did? Because technically, I didn't do anything. I was just fussy cutting.
I just do, but I'm afraid it's gonna echo.
Do you want me to go mute? If I go mute,
We don't know who's happening. Hold on a moment. Oh, my butterfly came back.
Sandra said, I have a vision and the sound will be fixed.
Sorry, I'm echoing you guys. So I made a file folder. I used the Elizabeth scrap die. And I used some free printables from Kelly Bang Creates, also Maggie Holmes Digital Garden Party. And then I just decorated, have a little pocket here, some tags in it. Another pocket with tags. This little one has a resin owl. Now it doesn't want to come out. There it is, a little resin owl. And then this one has a shaker that I made, with a little swan in it.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
And the back has a little pocket with some tags. And I did sewing. I sewed everything before I did the live. Have some little tabs. And that's it.
It's so cute. It's so beautiful, Gina. I love it so much.
Thanks, Kristen.
Technically, I made this mini album from 3x6 paper. This is one sheet of 12x12, and then I just started fussy cutting all the business because it was so much fun. It was so much fun fussy cutting and chatting with you, Gina. It's such an amazing experience. You're such a distinguished, knowledgeable, wise person. I feel like I always enjoy speaking with you because every time I talk to you, I learn something new that's absolutely beneficial in my life. I love that. And I love that you taught us about vision boards. It's something that all of us have heard about already, but the assignment for next week, you guys, is buy a poster board, whatever size you desire.
You can use a cereal box.
Use a cereal box if you wanted to. It's gonna be our homework because Gina's gonna be teaching us about vision boards and manifestation. I love that. So much fun. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for all the love.
Thank you, everybody.
Gina, thank you so much for being a guest. I hope you can come back because everybody is loving all the wonderful conversations, live chat, positivity. We love all of you guys.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Gina, for hanging out with me and for all the friends, all the laughter, the wonderful wisdom that you've imparted. Say hi to William for us. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. Gina, thank you for being
Thank you. We love you guys.
I love you, Gina, and we love all of you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for being here. Weekly Live with Gina. Yay! As in Sandra said, Weekly Live with Gina. Yes. Thumbs up, everyone, if you wanted to. Show us some love. Show us some Gina love. Thank you, everyone. Another great live. Gina, #1. You did great. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Loving the conversation, Gina. Congratulations. Love you, my friend. Thank you,
Love
everyone,
you
for
too.
watching. Have a wonderful crafty day. This is Christian signing off with my friend
Gina, have a good one.
Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.